Yeah, the first trip had quite a few challenges and hurdles that we had to get through. We met our objective, which was to get the clinic at least to lock up, which was good.
But we did our best in the 2 weeks that we were there, and we managed to get it to lock up. So yeah, it was good to get to that point.
We had hoped to get it to lock-up stage, and we did do that, but we planned on going back and finishing it.
I felt like I wanted to go back. I felt like we've built this skeleton, this outer shell of a dream that will come true for these people. And if we don't go and complete this project, it'll just be an unfinished dream, an incomplete dream. And if we do go and complete this project, it will be more than a dream. It will be an answer to prayer. And people from all around the area will come to know God.
Up until landing there, we had limited knowledge of what was actually in this little village. But it became quite evident that it is the centre of a greater community there.
The clinic there is the only medical facility for some 11,000 people that surround that little valley. And without that clinic, they have no services medically at all. Their next nearest clinic is 8 days walk away, and that's over to Telefomin. You know, we really need to have this clinic up and running.
So yeah, we soon realised once we got there that it was inadequate because they were so remote. They needed something bigger to accommodate the amount of people in the area. We just went off the existing blueprints that we had, and by the time you fit in 4 beds and the layout, the beds take up all the room, and there's just purely the size of the building is just too small.
And of course, when the women have their babies in the mission fields, they have a different culture. The men are not allowed to stay around or won't stay around while the woman is delivering. And so what they find is that they need to make a hospital where the delivery room is separate from the male ward. And so we feel that they need both a female ward and a male ward. In the new clinic, we would hope that there'd be, say, 4 to 5 beds in each dormitory, so that there's a woman's side and a man's side.
Most of the toilets there are just pit toilets. It's a part of the country that has a very, very heavy rainfall, and we need a proper septic system in there to accommodate the clinic. And so when we go up there this time, a new septic tank will be built and put in, and septic toilets will be put in, because this is far healthier, much cleaner, and that really needs to be done.
After investigation, coming back and thinking about it, it would appear that the clinic has been built off a Besser block type block, so everything is built around that. We weren't building with Besser blocks, we're building with full sheets of ply and things like that, so Besser block doesn't divide up evenly like your whole dimensions of 1,200 sheets. It became evident that there was a bit of a mismatch there, and there's no real storage facilities there for supplies that they need. They would have to store that away from the building, and it's probably not ideal. So for very minimal cost, Jonathan, our builder, has come up with a solution that would be able to fix that problem.
So this time we're going back to finish off the existing clinic. At the same time, we're going to add and enlarge it with a women's ward and a bathroom, and also a good-sized storeroom and a larger treatment room. We need a decent sanitary system, which has always been planned, and a good water system. We were given quite a lot of plumbing supplies from one of the wholesalers that I use. They've donated quite a lot of stuff. This septic system, though, requires us to actually build a septic tank from scratch. So we're going to have to pour a concrete tank, which is going to be fairly labour intensive, but we have the materials up there to do that. No doubt some of you may have already heard that we purchased a container and it's gone. Late last year was able to go directly from our possession to Roger Millis, the CEO of Adventist Aviation at Goroka Airfield, which made the transfer of all those goods smooth and efficient, ensuring that everything got there and wasn't lost on the way. The amount of work we have to get through in this trip is quite substantial, and because of that we're going to need to have a larger team and also have a higher portion of skilled trades. It's going to be a lot of work, but I think it's going to end up with a really good result. I know this project has cost Church a lot more than originally planned, but as already been noted, that there's a really big need there, and the facilities that were originally planned were way inadequate. And if we can complete what we've planned, we are still needing some more funds, but if that all comes through, God willing, that this project will be completed. But I think the clinic that they're going to end up with, thanks to the Memorial Church, will be a blessing to them.
When you give to others, it's a blessing to you, not just to them. You really get more than you give. It's a win-win, I think.
We have actually been there now and seen and met the people. Up until that stage, Tumobil was just a place far away. And once you do that, it becomes personal.
We just need that clinic up and running, and the people there just can't wait for us to come back and have it finished so that they can use it properly.
To finish the job, I don't like to see a job half done. You like to see it complete and that it's being used and not just sitting there.
You can never forget the smile that it puts on a person's face. And these people in the valley are just so happy to see us come back and see that clinic going up and being built. And they're just rejoicing and looking forward to the time when we'll be back to finish it.
The guy named Jack, he's the medical missionary who basically brought the Adventist message to the whole, one man. He read the Bible, he studied the Bible with an Adventist missionary when he was in another place. He brought the message by himself, and now there are thousands of Adventists in this area from this one man. And so what other one person are we going to influence through this clinic that is going to reach thousands more people? You know, and it's right on the border of Irian Jaya, which is a part of Indonesia, and the location of it is so perfect to change that world. It's going to change people's lives, both physically and eternally. So I just think Tumobil is like a perfect staging point, a perfect vantage point to focus our attention to go spread the gospel to these people.